Why are girls making you wait 4 or 5 dates? Why are girls saying you're such a great guy and all but? Why are you always the butt of the joke? Why are you at your place, girls are next to you or the girl you like is next to you, but you feel uncomfortable or weird making a move? You see, you may be the typical, stereotypical nice guy. And in this video, I want to really dive deep on some ways to tell you may be one or you're stuck. You're gonna be stuck there forever if you can't change it. The only reason why I'm in front of you right now is because I realized these problems and I changed them immediately. But just know, as you're going through the undoing your nice guy syndrome, just know you're gonna piss some people off. Because if I have a perception of you and this is how you are, right? When you change, people are gonna be like, wait, that's not you. I used to be able to pick on you and you took it. Wait, that's not you. I used to call you and vent to you about how guys are treating me like shit. Now you don't want to be that guy? So you may end up losing friends, losing people that like you in this process, but hopefully when you change who you are, you find people who actually respect you. So in today's video, I have 3 ways you are a nice guy. And these are things that I struggled with. So if I struggled with them, I came out on top, dude, you can too. Let's go into it. The first way to tell that you are a nice guy is you can't say no. You see, the nice guy, the problem with him is he puts other people's needs and wants before himself, which makes him the doormat. For example, let's say you took a girl out 3-4 dates, didn't hit once, which is fine. It is what it is. And she hits you up, hey, Chad, I'm landing here at LAX airport at 5 a.m. Can you just come pick me up? And you think, maybe if I just keep doing nice things for her, maybe she'll see the good in me. That's probably one of the biggest downfalls of the nice guy. They just think, well, if I just do one more deed, one more nice thing, one more date, maybe she'll see the good in me. And when you get to a point where I am, you get almost sometimes one shot. Now that may be too extreme for some men, and that's totally okay. I'm not saying to be like me, but when you've gone on dates with girls and you've got lucky first night a lot of times, you're like, wait a minute, maybe this is how girls truly are. Maybe when I was the nice guy and I said to myself, oh, girls aren't like that, and I never made moves, it confirmed my bias. See, I went on 2-3 dates and I didn't sleep with her. She's probably not like that. But when I changed my mind and I was like, nah, girls are freaky as hell too, and I started sleeping with girls first link, now it's like, oh shit, they are like that. So going back to my point of being able to say no, here's the thing. People are gonna try to get you to do things the way they want. And if you let them do it, they lose respect for you. For example, hey, Chad, I see you as just a friend. You have 2 options. A, accept it because again, you wanna make her needs and wants, you wanna meet them, or B, you know what, I'm good, I have enough friends. I really appreciate you though. Now mind you, in that moment, there's gonna be some awkward tension. What do you mean you're good? What do you mean you have enough friends? They're testing you. Are you gonna back down and go, you know what, you're right? No, hopefully not. So if you cannot say no to things that aren't serving you, you'll always be a nice guy. Look, when you're on a dating app with a girl, you go, what's your number? She goes, I don't get my number out. You have an option to go, I'm good, and move on. Right? I don't believe in like being in a woman's frame, especially early on. So be able to say no. If it doesn't serve you and your wants and your needs, that's what you need to work on. Ask yourself, by doing this, does this serve my wants and needs? If the answer is no, you gotta say no. Because back when I was dating as a nice guy, any girl attention was enough. So I accepted whatever it took, whether she bailed on me a bunch of times, made seeing her very difficult, very hard. I just said, well, hey, if I just keep being nice, maybe I'll get it. And now it's like, if it's not easy as what are you up to tomorrow? She says nothing. I say dinner at 7 and she goes, okay, cool. I don't even want it sometimes. You could say I got spoiled, right? But that's my standard. And as a nice guy, your standard is actually really low. When you raise it to, hey, if you're not smashing within 2-3 dates, you're gone, and then you cut them off, it feels good. Maybe at first you may feel some pain, but it feels good exercising your boundaries. Because that's one thing nice guys don't have, is they lack boundaries. The number 2 sign that you're probably a nice guy is you are not a sexual person. Whenever I meet a guy and he has a lot of attractive friends who are women, all that tells me is he tried to seduce them, failed, and now they're friends. Meanwhile, he would sleep with all of those friends if he had an opportunity. You see, with women, you have to be able to be sexual. On the first date, the second she starts opening her body language to you, she starts giggling and touching your shoulder and your elbow, that is your sign to start being somewhat sexual. Grab her knee back, grab her thigh back. You know what I'm saying? Like, grab her elbow. You know, make jokes saying, hey, if only you knew what was going on in my mind right now. Oh, what is it? What is it? Relax. You know, I can't tell you. Like, creating sexual tension. Asking this girl back to your place. When she's at your place, you make a move. Like, I guarantee you, bro, you went on a date with a girl. She took an everything shower, shaved every hair off her body. You being nice, I'm nice, I'm not making any moves on you. And she went home and she was like, damn, all that effort in the shower, all that effort shaving for what? And you think, oh, I didn't get a second date because maybe I talked too much about myself, or maybe because I talked too much about how I like Star Wars. No, bro, it's because you didn't make a move. A date without any escalation is a homie hookup, as a homie hangout, a link up. It's a date when you're escalating, bro. You escalate with women, you talk with the bros. So when you're not sexual, you pay the price. You get put in the friend zone. She makes you wait longer, right? And guys, when did you think that women just don't like sex? Like they do. These girls are freaky as hell. They're just way better at concealing it because society will shame the woman for speaking too freaky or being too sexually free. So it's up to you as the man to make that move. Say, hey, yo, come back to the spot. Come on. Let's go. We'll watch a movie. That's up to you because she's not going to do it. She won't. So if you think that women aren't sexual and you can't get a first night lay, well, bro, you're going to get put in the friend zone a lot. I much rather her perceive me as an F-boy who's selfish. Oh, that actually turned me on. Ooh, when a girl perceives me as a F-boy who's selfish, I get turned on by that. Because I'd much rather be the guy that she perceives as an F-boy and who's selfish than the nice guy. When she calls you nice, oh, John is so nice and respectful. Ew, run away from that. When girls call you nice and respectful, that's how they talk about their brother. That's how they talk about their friends. I want to be the guy she goes, oh, Chad's so selfish. Oh my God. That's what I want. When a girl calls me selfish, it lets me know I'm being a man. My nuts are hanging and she can feel that. If a girl calls you this super nice, respectful, kind guy, she doesn't see you as something sexual. For the most part, she doesn't, right? When women start attaching like these super positive traits to you, oh, John's such a nice guy. Oh, John's so respectful. Usually there's no sexual attraction there. So, and again, that's hard programming. That's hard to get out of your brain, right? Because when girls told me, oh, Chad's such a nice guy, I'm like, oh yeah, you're right, I am a nice guy. Then when those girls weren't down to be intimate with me, I'm like, wait a minute. She's calling these guys jerks, but she's sucking the skin off their you know what. She calls me the nice guy and she pushes me away. Oh shit, I need to be perceived as the jerk more. Oh no. But guess what? The jerk is who I kind of already was. I was just masking it because I thought if I was nicer to women, I'd get women. So I know I went on a tangent there, but back to being sexual, you have to be it. You have to. If you're not sexual, some guy will take your place. That same girl you thought was a good girl sucked off your homie. First link. Shit, maybe they met at a club or a bar. It wasn't even a date. He saw her, seduced her, took her back. While you were being nice, I'm not gonna make any moves on you. Guess what? Your homie took her back and blew her back out. Dead ass. The third and last way I can tell you're a nice guy is you let life just happen to you. You see, when guys are savages and they're kind of like a dick, they take life by the balls. That was kind of meta. That was actually pretty cool. They take life by the balls, bro. For example, the amount of entrepreneurs I met that said, yo, I was living in a small city, didn't like it, packed up my stuff, left my mom's crib, moved to LA, moved to Miami, moved to New York, changed my style, lost weight, and now I own this business or now have this better job. Those guys get it. Those guys aren't nice guys. Nice guys go, well, hey, I guess these were the cards I was dealt. The savage in you wants to change. The savage in you wants to go, you know what? I want to date the girls I want to date. I want to start dressing with more sex appeal. I want to dump these friends and get new ones who motivate me. Every guy has that in them. I'll go on record. I'm not sure if that's a fact, but it's a fact in my world because I once was that guy. I once was that guy. I moved to LA. I got my own spot. I bossed my whole life up. And now I'm a six-figure earner from just talking about girls on social media. Isn't that crazy? So you're a nice guy if you let life happen to you. Hate your job? Do something about it. Hate your dating life? Do something about it. Hate the situation that you're in? Do something about it. And if not, life will continue to make you its bitch. Literally. If you don't do something about it, life will make you its bitch. I promise you it will. And it may have already have. But if you're watching this video, you have a chance to change it. Like I said 1,000 times, I was once in that position and I changed my whole life. What are you gonna do? If you watch this video all the way through, man, I appreciate you for tapping in with me and listening to my story about how I even went from nice guy to now doing what the hell I want. If you want more wisdom, more guidance, definitely tap in with me in my group coaching Discord.
Beforehand, I've never really actually approached a girl.
Really?
Like, I've approached girls at like the club and stuff, but I've never approached one when I'm not like hammered.
Dating online became clear how big of an influence like your dating pictures have. I never really realized, online, that for sure. Fine tuning, like women's rebuttals and challenges and stuff too, work on that a lot.
We have live calls just like this every single Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard, 9 p.m. Eastern. You also have access to my DM. So if you have a question on something, just shoot me a DM. You got a match with a girl, don't know what to say, just shoot me a DM. I'll leave a link for that down below. You guys have a wonderful day. Talking to you soon. Peace.